Ela frequency, yeah. Got that eternal love on the line. Yeah, the vibe is feeling so right. Welcome to the Ela Frequency Podcast. Turn the world down, tune in your soul now. Ela, Ela, oh Ela. The Ela Frequency Podcast. Kia on the vibe.
Yo, what's up? It's Jacko. Thank you for joining me on the Ela Frequency Podcast. You could have been anywhere in the world right about now, but you chose to take this time to spend it with me, and I appreciate that. So it's not to waste that time. Let's get to it. What are we talking about? I'm sorry I'm getting to this late, but a video just popped up on my screen and I was watching it and I had to give my 2 cents about this because I have not done that. So we're talking about Jacko and him talking about how he had a change of heart when he did the diss song against Kendrick, yada, yada. All right, so let's hear what he got to say about it.
Justifications and how I thought it would go and boom, boom, boom. But in reality, when it actually played out, I was like, oh God, that was fucking stupid. And now how do you make a wrong a right? And it just came to me like an hour before. You know, of course, at the time it felt like the right move, and it always felt like the right move. But there were times where the thoughts of like, damn, nigga, you're fucking done right now. You know what I mean? Like, that's what the world is saying. It's over. You know what I mean? Like that shit, not that it wasn't dominant, but it was in my mind. And it was like, it brought up emotions and fears that I had to like sit with and fight.
Listen, me personally, I didn't have a problem with the apology. Even though I thought he could have still moved past the beef without apologizing, he could have just said, I did this for hip-hop, I gave y'all moment, peace to Kendrick. You understand what I'm saying? But please tell me, why is it that the closer a man gets to God, the more people hate him? He did the godly thing, yet that made people disown him. It starts to make sense why men crucified Jesus. From a lyrical perspective, I would have loved to hear how he would have been in that epic battle, but he moved on. Respect it. This is Care from Life, man. Always appreciate y'all. Peace, love, lyrics.
So you heard what he had to say about it. And he was talking about it didn't sit good with him and his heart, yada, yada, right? And then this other dude, for whatever his name is, he talking about how come when a man acts godly and do the godly thing, number one, ain't no God. So I don't know what you're talking about. Number two, you can't be claiming that he did nothing godly when he shot back. You can't shoot at me, or you can't shoot shots over my head, over my bow, right? And then when I respond to that shot with you and your homeboy, you take a direct shot at me. And before I get to respond to your shooting at me for a second time, you come out apologizing. Nah, homie. Nah. If you want to do the apologizing, you need to do the apologizing before the shot. You can't throw stones and hide your hands. You can't come out here shooting at people and then be like, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and apologize for that. You know what I'm saying? My bad. I shouldn't have. Nah. You got to do that. You got to do that. You got to do that before the shot. Ain't nothing godly about that, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't jump at me and then I swing at you and then you hit me in my mouth and then be like, yo, my bad. Nah. Nah, it is your bad, but I don't respect that. I would have respected if he did not put out that song because he had all the chance in the world to not put the song out. Yeah, he might have regretted that he put it out and everything, but you hear him and you heard the song. Wasn't nobody feeling that song like that. They was like, oh, it's cool. He shot back. But wasn't nobody like, oh, he came back. He killed Kendrick on this one. He killed him. Ain't nothing Kendrick can do. Nobody was saying that. Everybody, even his fans, was like, man, you should have shot harder than this, homie. Like, this ain't gonna get it done. And then you start hearing those comments. Nah, this ain't gonna get it done. You just said it. You start hearing that you messed up. And then you start thinking, man, I just threw something out there, but I know he's calculated. So why did I do that? I either should have put my best foot forward or I shouldn't have did nothing at all. Then you went on stage and started apologizing. I don't respect that. You know what I'm saying? I can appreciate the fact that you didn't want no smoke after you thought about it. I can appreciate that. But I can't respect the fact that you threw stones and then you hid your hands and tried to apologize and make it all good. That ain't, nah, man, that ain't how apologies work. Apologize before you throw the stone. You knew what was going to happen before you threw the stone. You knew what was going to happen. It was going to be go time. And you should have just, after Kendrick did his verse, you should have just been like, hey, look, both these my homies. I ain't got nothing to do with this. I'm peacefully declined to respond in the rap, and I'm going to step back and I'm going to step out of this. That would have been respectable. But nah, you shot back. You shot back. You wanted people to see your lyrical prowess, so you shot back. It was underwhelming. Now, I'm not saying that that's the full reason that you backed out, but I know that was that played a part in it. So you shot back. It was underwhelming, and you knew Kendrick wasn't going to be playing when he came. So yeah. So I don't respect that. I can appreciate it, but I don't respect it. That ain't how things go, man. And so no more calling yourself the best rapper, blah, 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 calling other rappers out and all this stuff. I don't want to hear that. Don't want to hear that. Because it was only 3 of y'all. You had the opportunity to prove that you had the best pen. Y'all be throwing subliminals all the time, and it's only 3 of y'all at the top. And you had a chance to show that you got the best pen out of all 3, and you tried, and then it was underwhelming, and then Kendrick put the pen to the paper, obliterated Fake, and it was a wrap. It was a wrap. So, yeah. I mean, that just brings to mind Joe Budden and them talking about people with classic albums, and they said Drake might have 2 or 3. Come on, like, I hate this, man. Like, people like that at that level, they always try to glaze, hoping that the person will eventually come on their show or something. Like, there is not a Drake classic album. If you ever name a classic album, you and most people around you should automatically be able to come up with 5 great songs on that album. At least 5 ain't nothing, right? It's only 5 songs. I can't name one album from Drake where anybody off the top of their head can name 5 songs. Like, he has some legendary and classic singles, absolutely. But an album, there's never been a Drake album that I ever could think about putting on and just letting it play. By like the 3rd song, I'm definitely changing the album, putting something else on. You know what I'm saying? Like, throw Scarface on, it'll be the end of the album before you change it. You don't even notice. Throw Kanye West on, the end of the album. You don't even know it happened. Jay-Z, same thing. You are not doing that with Drake. You know what I mean? Like, ain't nobody doing that with Drake. So I don't know why people be glazing this dude. And his whole persona is fake. It's make-believe. It's acting. He's an actor. I swear I don't know how it's so easy to fool people. Look at him in real life when he started rapping, in his real interviews, how he would talk. He would even, when he used the N-word, he would even put the hard ER on it. The boy grew up white, like Mazatov and all that, Jewish, quote unquote. He had no culture. Now he's an actor. He's trying to pretend like he is the culture. Like all that stupid looking dance, so-called dance moves that he be doing, all that is the movements of a person who don't know how to dance. But y'all act like he be doing that, like, on purpose, creating something new. Like, I just don't get it, man. How y'all so dumb? How y'all get fooled so easily, blinded so easily? The boy got great songs, yes, but that don't make him authentic. So did Vanilla Ice. He is a modern day Vanilla Ice, except he makes He's made more hit songs. But all the ways he be acting and talking, that ain't him. Look at his trajectory. It's almost like, can you tell me the specific point in his life that he became a tough guy? Like, when did he become the tough guy? Like, what happened to make him tough? Did he learn how to fight? Did he knock somebody out? Was he involved in an altercation where people's like, oh, that boy can fight? Like, what point from him being a nerd in real life, per the interviews he did, when did he transition to being like tough, ladies man, all that stuff? It never happened. Like, the transition never happened like in real time, in real life. It happened when his song started becoming big. Then all of a sudden, he started acting like he was tough. He started acting like he was such a ladies' man. Think about it. Before this, he could not keep a woman. He was always singing and rapping about how these women left him or didn't want to get with him or turned him down. Now all of a sudden, he's the ladies' man. Think about what happened for that to happen. Yeah, some hit songs, right? But money. Nothing happened personality-wise for him to make the claims that he makes in his music. Only thing that happened was success. And now you notice, like, Kendrick called it out. I'm surprised y'all didn't see it before it was called out because it's pretty obvious. He goes and finds whatever's hot and he collaborates with them. Y'all pretend that it's him putting people on. He ain't doing that. It's him trying to stay relevant, stealing other people's style, their flows. He's the bigger artist, so people gonna assume that it's his. I never got it, man. I never got it. And I never liked Drake like that. I absolutely love some of his songs, probably like five of his songs altogether. I love. Like Forever is one of my favorite songs of all time. I have no problem saying that. But I also have no problem saying I'm just not into like totally fake personas and people doing music. I like authentic. And yeah, it's a lot of people faking like they were in gangs and tough and all that stuff. Yeah, Lil Wayne's one of them. But again, I'm not a Lil Wayne fan either. Like, his music is not music I would choose to put in my media player. Lil Wayne is not on my playlist. Like, some songs may be on my playlist, but Lil Wayne, there's not a Lil Wayne album in my playlist. Now, Lil Wayne does have at least one classic album, The Carter. I don't know which one it is, but so you don't have to be on my playlist for me to acknowledge that you're one of the best. He's one of the best as far as lyrics there's ever been. Lil Wayne, I can say that. So yeah. I ain't even mean to jump into all that Drake stuff, but I did want to talk about Jacko and what happened. And yeah, again, I don't respect it, but I can appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully that will suffice. And in the world that evolves in all ways, make sure that your foundation is eternal love. Always hit that like, subscribe, notification bell so you can be notified whenever I'm going live. And until then, keep it Eli frequently. Peace. You looking good, man. How you doing?
I'm fine.
That's good. My name's CDN. What's your name?
My name's Hadilla.
It's a beautiful name, but I just call you Hot.
I guess you can.
So what would it take for a man like me to get with a woman as fine as you?
You really want to know what it takes to get with a girl like me?
For sure. Your gravity, bringing them strings. Yeah, let's add some emotion to this scene. Yeah.
Every day I stay true